So if it's in the name of real hip hop, I personally would just advise the individual to do whatever it is his heart tells him to do.
Grab a hold of a physical form.
She above the norm.
Always keeping it warm. She real close in the windy storm. It's all love. Cause it's celebration. She got me locked in my calculations, my trials and tribulations. Taught me patience, but she got love.
A little cinnamon with the frost glaze. Yeah. Come on.
Been there like back in the days. Capture image with the gaze.
No haze.
All sharp, no haze.
No haze.
Don't play. She'll let you have it like, hey, have at it.
Have at it in spray. Okay, you some bitch. In the great words of the Honorable Buford T. Justice. You some bitch. Yes. It's a trap game. 4 scores, 16 bars ago. Yes, sir.
Fucking on a real nigga.
Yeah. Little bitch. How you ain't gonna fuck on a real nigga? You know what I'm saying? Real shit. Ladies and gentlemen, greetings, Earthlings. Welcome to another episode of BUB-IT, the Oddkast, with the bad example, Principal Black 10.
And your boy Big Plex.
We are absent, the benevolent, the beneficent. Darkness, brother Darkness, Black Yay. Shout out to my brother, what we own in the spirit of GTs. We're going to get it cracking. Shouts out Little Fats, Little Bro. Hope you out there doing good.
Yeah.
What's going on with the world today? It's a lot of some more of it. And we going to get down and get on it. Big Plex, what's happening with you? How was your week and weekend, sir?
My weekend and week, I fell into this dark, deep pit of some more of it and decided to go ahead and dip my balls in some Thousand Island dressing.
Well, okay. Yeah, well, intriguing as that is. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it was just a week. I don't know. I can't top that. I'm not going to try it. So, today, I'm going to dig into the mind and you'll lend me an ear as typical. We got a lot of shit to unpack so far. Like, it's only fucking, what month are we in, goddammit?
February still.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Shit. I'm old. I don't give a fuck.
Still in February.
February is the shortest month of the year, and we still in this bitch. Okay, so as the Juggernaut entertains himself with a little bit of Cat in the Hat in the other room, I'm not in the vehicle today. I'm in the house, so any outside noises, that's what that is. Now, here it is. We got a lot to unpack. This year has been giving us some more of it at a rapid pace. We can't keep up with it, but we're going to start today with, I got some questions about all this physical and verbal combat that's going on. I was talking to you before we started the show. They had a video up on Facebook, and you said you saw it with I don't want to say a trainee or transgender, because I don't really know if that's what it was. It could have just been a typical, gay male. But the video starts with him like verbally aggressing towards a young boy sitting on the bus, regular dude.
Yeah, I didn't hear the audio from it. I just saw the actual video.
Yeah, I mean, I heard the audio, but it wasn't like it was
crystal clear.
It's fucking kids talking. So, these other states in their own slang, and we don't really know exactly what it is. We just know that it's uncordial. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
It's about to go down.
Yeah, and it did in a way that
this sounds like Violet's banter.
yeah. And
I think I'm gonna exit.
Yeah. But the guy, the training guy, like, he touched the boy in his head, and the boy gets up and goes, "Don't touch me." And then he rushed the guy, throws the guy on the seat, and ensues the like
The beat down
punch.
ensues.
Oh man, punched the guy like 11 times,
Yeah, I
and the
saw that.
dude, the little trainee dude, was knocked out. But then the young man, and you hear the kids in the back, this generation world star recording, ain't nobody intervening.
Yeah,
The kid continues to assault the youngster now.
yeah, it's some Timberlands.
Yeah, and some timber. So it probably, you know what? It might have ever, because he kept saying, yo, and he said, I'm dolo all the time. So it might be the East Coast, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know, but I saw them Timberlands.
Yeah. And he kicked the kid in the head. The kid falls off the bus bench onto the floor. Then he continues to stomp and punch and stomp, and then blood goes everywhere.
Yeah,
Thank
yeah.
God the motherfucker, at least it didn't seem like they died right there. But I'm like, is there any way not to do that? And I'm not a goody two shoe motherfucker. I'm not better than anybody. I'm not too good to lose my temper and result to violence. Unfortunately, I'm not that mature. Most of us are not. We try to do better as we get older. But when you look at that video, I go, was there any way for that not to happen? And see, you said you didn't hear the audio, right?
I didn't see the audio, but I could tell by watching the video that shit was going sideways real quick.
Yeah.
And I could see that there was some kind of aggression just by the body language alone, just watching it, just seeing it as, video, no audio. But in the answer to that question from my perspective is regarding, is there a way not to fight? I really can't call it in that situation. I think it went a little too far in that particular situation. But when a stranger, regardless of what they are, you know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
Who they are. But if a stranger touches you and you tell them, don't touch me, and they continue on, then they're asking for that ass kicking.
Yeah,
they're asking for the get down. Now, I don't condone the continuous of the stomping on the ground and all that. I don't. That's to me, that's where it went a little too far. But the full throttle punches to the face in the beginning, that was all deserving because one, you don't put your hands on nobody else. You don't. Regardless, if somebody tells you don't touch me, that's I mean, you asking for that ass kicking.
Here's the thing. First of all, you said I couldn't see the audio, and you are a miraculous being, but I'm pretty sure nobody can see the audio.
I'm pervert and swerving. I'm on my E40 right now.
But no,
I couldn't hear the audio, but you know what I'm saying. You got wind of it.
I just had to fuck with you. Here's the thing. Listening to the audio, it's not really like I couldn't really discern if there was like this was a stranger. It kind of was seeming like they might even know who each other or who they are. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's neither here or there.
Mm-hmm.
My point is the extra gratuitous, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, the Timberlands. The Timberlands. The Timberlands weren't necessary.
They were saying in the background, they said, you out. So and it's obviously the individual is knocked out.
It was obvious on the bench that they were out after those full throttle punches.
Then the motherfucker got kicked in the head and fell off the bench, and then you kept stomping him. Here's the thing. I know that it's easy to get lost in rage. Mm-hmm. It's easy to lose your temper. I understand all of that. My thing is, number one, nobody intervened to try to stop the little brother and say, look, okay, man, he down. That's it.
Yeah.
And secondly, they saying the boy's name in the video.
Well,
go home. So it's like, you little motherfuckers is not only self snitchers, you know what I'm saying, but y'all so just untrained. You know, there's no strategy, there's no militancy amongst the youth. Well, not monolithically, but just in general, there's no militancy to where nobody has the wherewithal to go, at least don't say names.
Or at least don't record the shit.
I mean, but we've been bitching about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I will never understand the recording of something that can potentially be used against somebody in a crime unless it's an actual, you know what I'm saying, violent violation of the individual to where this is not mutual combat, because the individual did push the boy head with the finger like girls do, and this is a boy who obviously
it don't
is in
matter.
that.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter. None of that matters. None of the sexuality, the how they
No.
identify themselves.
My point is that's not the point. The
Yeah.
point is a boy, an actual young man, we don't do that. I wouldn't be into it with a dude and push him upside their head with the finger. With men either go at it or they don't. You know what I'm saying? Females do the whole put the finger in your forehead and push, and like kind of daring you. So I'm not talking about what he identifies as. Fuck all that. The mannerisms was very female, so this was that kind of individual anyway. But my point is, it's still touching another person
Exactly.
that don't want to be touched. Now, this young brother, like you said, when a person puts their hands on you in any way and you say, don't touch me, and they keep doing it, that wasn't even afforded. Soon as the motherfucker did it, he said, don't touch me, but he already, as he's saying, don't touch me, the ass whooping was ensuing. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
so he didn't, yeah.
You can't say what somebody's going to do until it's too late. Like, you can't be like, oh, I just barely touched him and he did all that. Well, you shouldn't have touched him to begin with.
Yeah, why fair.
You can't get upset at somebody's reaction to what you've done because you feel that it was unnecessary. You shouldn't have done what you did to begin with. You shouldn't be touching people to begin with. Like those videos, all those videos I see of people getting their ass kicked for somebody because they pushed on the wrong person. I laugh at that shit because you know what? Shouldn't be putting your hands on other people in any kind of way.
Yeah, I seen a video where it was some kind of domestic argument going on, and the young girl kept pushing. Well, it wasn't even young people; they were probably like our age. These were adults, you know what I'm saying? Kept pushing and pushing. He said, "All right, go on now," and she kept fucking, fuck you, you asshole. I'ma do me. And on that last one, and all these is with pushes and shoves and points to the head. He like, "All right, go on now," and she fuck you, I'ma do me. Pushed him to spit on him. I'ma do me. This nigga picked her ass up, slammed her on the car so hard the car alarm went off. The bitch rolled off of the car onto the grass and looked and started scooting back. And now this I applaud the people around, because even the people recording, obviously you see the phone kind of go down, like they stop, they like stop.
It's going too far.
But she had already assaulted the brother like 11 times, multiple too many for me to, I didn't count them, but it was way more than like 5-6 times. She kept hard pushes to this with no little small ass sister, before he eventually slammed her on the car. And then she rolled off, and he's aggressing towards her, so they jumped up and stopped him. And then the camera come back up on her, and he like, bitch, I'll break your neck out here. And she go, what? All I said was I gonna do me. I like,
minus all the interactions physically.
Yeah.
Now, so, I don't condone putting your hands on a woman, but again, you can't expect to know what another person's gonna do if you over there already producing violence on them. If they don't want to be touched, don't touch them.
Yeah, here's the thing. I'm not here to condone violence on a woman from a man at all. But like my sisters are women.
Yeah.
And like they say, I don't believe that she hit a woman. But I got sons. I am not going to teach my son and let some broad, whoop on him in public and all this extra shit, because that's a broad. Look, man, all that woman and don't hit a woman and man shit, that's our society, and I have no problem with that. But some of these women are out here acting like they in the gladiator ring. Okay, so, hey, you know what I'm saying? It's only so many. What I believe in doing, I haven't always done, and thank God I ain't never beat no bitch ass out here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never got to that point. But the walk away is the thing. But then you got, we from the ghetto, so then you got the ghetto sisters, because you walk away, to them that means weakness. Now they want to follow behind you and continue the humiliation and continue hitting. As in the case of this individual, he was already aggressive, even though it's two guys, but whatever. Like you said, it don't matter what a person identifies as. He obviously dressed and was talking and carrying himself like he identifies as a woman, and aggressing. And the young boy was sitting there like, okay, well, whatever, now what? He was minding his business, staying in his seat. Then the young person got up and went over in this boy's face and did all the extras. And then the boy, it happened how it happened. I just am thinking like, the Timberlands kind of got a little over excessive. with the
again, like I said, all the beat downs, the full throttle punches to the face, and all that stuff. That was, I can understand that being warranted, but the as you have them night, you don't need to continue with the full throttle of the Timberlands. That was excessive.
That was way excessive, brother, and it was the full throttle. Like when you get a chance, you'll go back maybe and listen to the audio, and you'll see what I'm saying. Where you can't really discern with the whatever the conflict is. You can't. They're not really using like California slang, so I can't really pick up what their problem is. But I know the dude who knocked this motherfucker out was just sitting there minding his business, and apparently the boy should have left that alone.
And who knows? There could be more to that before the video started.
Absolutely, it always is.
Yeah,
it always is. You know what I'm saying? But
it got to that point by that time that somebody pulled out a video camera. My bottom line is, don't put your hands on somebody and not expect to get that ass whooped.
Yeah, and then, but
always expect to get that ass whooped if you put your hands on somebody.
Hey, as said in the Prosperous, we are human. Not everybody is impacted the same. You know, my level of rage and fed upness might not meet the next person's. I might be fed up to the point to where I put my fist through the wall or the mirror or something and slam the door and storm off. The next motherfucker wants you to touch everything in this motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? And if you're around people who ain't gonna intervene, that just might be your ass that day. You know what I'm saying? Like what I say, this is your last day traveling on the 110. You know what I'm saying?
But
because I mean, pissed off.
Yeah, that's like I said, it's the bottom line. You know, you can't expect what somebody's going to do based on based on what you would do from your own action. You know, if I put my hand on somebody and I expect them to just be like whatever about it, I don't expect that. I expect that it's going to go all the way down.
And then even with that, case in point, the young boy, obviously he didn't look like no super big kid, young kid, but the motherfucker had the kid's nose bleeding while he was out on the bench, and then he switched up and went to the left hand and gave him like 11 more of those before the Timberlands came
I saw thunder punches coming down or hammer fists. I was like, what the fuck is that?
It was
brutal.
All bad night.
It was brutal.
So
couldn't believe my eyes.
Hey, as I said before, leave people the fuck alone. And keep your motherfucking hands to yourself, bro. You know what I mean?
If you go talk shit, don't want to stop talking shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean? And that helps. It always the red light card in the back pocket, it's always wise to pull it out every now and then. You know what I'm saying? Like, we should stop. You know what I'm saying? Like right here.
What he saying Fridays? He said, you want some of this too, old man? Nope.
No. You know what I'm saying? You know, but
the ugly. I'm about to break it. Man, fuck that. Check it out. Power and momentum. Vocal bullets bring the holes to your building. Same time, feed the souls of your children. Closed minds get exposed to the vision. Same time, double-edged sword to the throat of the serpent and kingdom. Kinda hard not to walk in the blues. Hard to walk the avenues with